Yi Mo! Yi Mo! Are you alright? Get up quickly. The class is about to start. This is Merciless Ice's class. Hurry up and get up. A concerned voice called near Yi Mo's ear. This idiot. He probably doesn't have the face to see anyone. That's why he's covering up his face. Another voice was making fun of him. Yi Mo woke up. Yi Mo looked around him. Confused. There was no one he knew. And he was surrounded by a sea of unfamiliar faces. Where am I? Who are you? Why does this look like a classroom? Yi Mo asked in astonishment. Haha! There was another roar of laughter. Yi Mo remembered he and his master Luo Ying were trying to concoct Essence Return Pill, and then the bastards of the West Flow sect came. Then there were all sorts of explosions and attacks. He remembered his master carried him and used a transmission rune, but how could he appear here? Was this still Luo Yu continent? What is it? Don't you know the bell for the class has rung? A cold-faced young woman walked up to the class podium with a few books between her arms. She scanned the students laughing in the class with a chilling gaze. And immediately after, the laughter dissipated. Everyone knew this English class was run by Yun Bing. And what she hated the most was students creating commotions. If she had her eyes on a student, then it was safe to say that nothing good would come out of that. Yi Mo felt something wasn't right. Was this not Luo Yu continent? Yi Mo frowned and wanted to know clearer, but then there was a wave of headache. He remembered many chaotic information. Yi Mo, I think you're so angry that you have become dumb. Do you think Yan Yan is someone you can write a love letter to? It was okay if you were still in the Yi family, but now, you're not. Be careful next time. The next class is English. And the teacher is Yun Bingwan. Don't be caught by her. Yi Mo's desk mate whispered in his ear. The voice was so low that only Yi Mo could hear it. It was evident that he was anxious too. Yi Mo was a member of the third generation of the Yi family. His father, Yi Wenchen, had passed away 2 years before, and he had no recollection of his mother. After his father had passed away, he was exiled from the Yi family. This was because he was not Yi Wenchen's biological son according to a DNA test conducted in the aftermath of his death. 3 years ago, his father seemed to foresee the eventual exile of Yi Mo, so he asked his own father to request for a marriage with the Ning family. Since Yi Wenchen had full knowledge of his poor health, he wanted to find a backup for Yi Mo. Thus, he found the Ning family of Beijing. The head of the Ning family betrothed his granddaughter to Yi Mo. 3 years ago, Ning Kinks, who was only 21 at the time, was already the prettiest lady in the entire capital. Meanwhile, Yi Mo became the disaster of the Yi family, and the reason was simple. In one hospital checkup, Yi Mo was discovered to be naturally impotent. In other words, he couldn't reproduce. Although the Yi family tried very hard to conceal this matter, it seemed that all the people in the capital knew it in only one night. Arg! After his memory recovered to this point, Yi Mo suddenly shouted in agony and stood up. He almost took his pants down to have a look immediately. He understood that he could have possibly reincarnated on someone also called Yi Mo. But the worst was that he actually couldn't have sex. He'd rather die than be like this. What is your name? And how dare you yell in my class? Come to my office after the class. The pretty teacher was interrupted by Yi Mo's scream, causing her to become livid. All the other students in the class sniggered and smothered their laughs. Making a university student routinely visit her office was something only this English teacher could do. Furthermore, one had to go because their marks were at stake. Yi Mo dejectedly sat down. Yi Mo wasn't concerned about being exiled from the Yi family. He didn't care about that at all. What he cared about was his natural impotence and how his master was doing. But now, he also understood why the students in his class were laughing at him. It was because the soul who owned this body before was already kicked out of the Yi family but still wanted to go for the hottest girl in the class, Yan Yan. In the end, she stuck his love letter on the blackboard and ridiculed him in front of everyone. He looked at the girl called Yan Yan. She was very curvaceous. However, that Bi-Chai act made Yi Mo feel really repulsed. After organizing his memory, Yi Mo's face sunk into bleakness. The spirit chi here was very scarce. This was no place for cultivation. Was he going to die of old age on this place called Earth? At the end of the class, Yi Mo rushed out of school in a hurry. neglecting his trip to the teacher's office. He needed to find a place to check himself and see if he was really naturally impotent. Yimo rushed into a deserted alley and hurried to pull down his pants. He wasn't naturally impotent. It was because his doodle was too small that one of the meridians had been blocked from developing, creating this fake impotence. Before he cultivated on the Luoyu continent, he was a master in the medical field, so he knew what the situation was with only one glance. Unfortunately, it was impossible to break open this blocked meridian with the current technology on Earth. However, this wouldn't be hard for Yimo, although he didn't possess the ability to open the blocked meridian just yet. As long as he reached the third stage of Qi gathering, this meridian would open itself. However, it would be a daunting task for him to reach the third stage of Qi gathering on a place like Earth. After sighing, Yimo just wanted to pull up his pants. Suddenly, a scream shook his heart. Arg! This was definitely a high-pitched woman's voice, and it sounded right in front of Yimo. Yimo wasn't a nudist. More than that, he also didn't have any assets to exhibit. He hurriedly pulled up his pants and was about to run away. Yimo, is that you? After this woman had yelled, she used another very surprised tone and asked. She obviously knew Yimo. 1. Yun Bing means ice cloud.